John, we are doing an experiment with BCT board. So the purpose is to trying to understand why when we send commands to shut down the charge, it doesn't shut down. So here's the demonstration. So we have a meter amp to measure the current in the internal battery, and we have a voltage meter to check the voltage on the Q15 and also the voltage on the R78 and R87 junction. So basically now we have we're gonna send a command V to check the voltage on the internal battery. As you can see, the voltage is pretty low. It's only 6.78 volt. So next, I'm gonna send before I send a command, the current reading is 115 milliamp, and this is the voltage for Q15, right?
R78、R87。
Yeah, it's the voltage for the junction R78 and R87, which is 0. Okay, try Q15. Yes, so on Q15, it is about 12 volt. So now I'm gonna send a first command C,2,1, which is gonna turn it on the charging, and it's still the same reading on Q15 and junction R78 and R87, still 0.
没有，这里还没记错吧？对。
Okay, and we're gonna send a second command C,10,0 to put into the high current mode. You can see the current reading is 800 milliamp, and the junction voltage is still about 0.
然后 Q15 的 C，
and Q15 is still 12 volt. Then we're gonna put into the low current mode. So low current mode, current reading is 150 milliamp, and the junction voltage is junction voltage 那个 R78 and R87 is about 0. Okay, and the Q15 voltage is still 12 volt, which means it's still in the charging mode. So next step is where we have the problem. If we send C,9,2, which is supposed to shut down all the charging, and you can see here it goes back to the low current charging mode, 140. And if you look at the Q15, it is still 12 volts, junction voltage. And if you look at the junction voltage, it's still 0. I mean, it's supposed to be 5 volts to shut it down the charging, but it doesn't goes up to 5 volts. So there's something wrong here. As I remember, I told you at the beginning, the internal battery voltage is a 6.578 volt, which is low. But if the battery voltage go up to 7.2 volt, it's different story. It will work the same way as supposed to be. I'll give you another video to show you how it works.